And then we press the record button as if we've not even gone anywhere. Cook fire. Cook fire? Yes. English. It's a very hard language. Might wear my armor. Now, this shouldn't be a problem. This might just be a situation of talk to people, get more money. I mean, I've got 85k. Again, I'm now down to 10k if I had to pay for everything, which I don't. Also, that's just a side quest. I'm not doing it. Yeah. I also need this. Yeah, like there shouldn't be anything more than... Oh. There are 4 quests though. Oh, Sir Divish.
How are you, Henry?
God be with you, Henry.
Greetings.
No, not you.
Take care.
The Lord be praised. Can I be of service to you, Sir Divish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Pribyslavitz.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment. I sent a man to Pribyslavitz, my locator, Marius.
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes,
Why Pribyslavitz of all places?
Why not?
because it's been lying fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmetic years ago. It's about time that changed.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long.
If you've no objection, I could go and look.
I'd appreciate that. He probably just got delayed. See you later.
No problem, Sir Divish. I should do exactly that. No, just in case if there's any stragglers around. As if there's a horde of humans here, I won't assume it's a horde, but if there was any left.
Hey, all of you, gather here. Raise the alarm. Watch out.
So you're the shit.
Oh, I missed his head, damn it. Got him. Now, if you don't mind, sir, I'd like to steal your stuff. However, this DLC sucks. Well, considering all the DLCs haven't been great, oh, well. Like I say, the hands cap on one that I just did was pretty alright. If only the very end of the quest was pretty good. Just kidding. Oh, ha, 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 ha. You got me. Got him. You like it? Only you. What am I doing? I'm looking for man. I'm assuming he's in the other part of the... I know he's in a tent, but leave me alone. Cabbages. The ship battle that took place up here. Cool. I mean, he should be up there anywhere, but... Because I didn't see anyone when I was up there. But then again, I am blind. You can bro me all you want. But I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
Help me.
Thank you.
Listen, just because you know where he is doesn't mean, of course, I
pleasure.
fucking know where he is.
Sir
You know how
Divish
that
sent me
works,
to
right?
find you, and it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
My name is Marius Bielek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived, and so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Come along with me if you like.
Nope.
We'll report to Sir Divish afterwards.
I'll escort you then.
What?
No, should we get going?
Why did I say yes to walking around? I just had to walk around with fucking Sir Cap on the wanker, and I'm gonna walk around this bell, and I should have just said no.
This is a good spot for the rat house. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent here.
What's new in the
It's on
water porn?
hillside, so the
Is there anything
foundations will
gay
stay
going
dry.
on that I can watch whilst I
It can
wait?
have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
Pornhub.com /gay. Nope. Oh. Oh. Yeah, 585, so I think I'm more than good.
The church is still standing. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well.
Cool.
It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done.
Mate, I've got more than enough money. Can I just throw it at you and get it done? See, this is the only thing that's going to potentially suck with this DLC, is like if I buy stuff to upgrade, if it's not upgraded immediately and I've got to like wait in-game like a week, a month, whatever, is basically my answer to doing this DLC. If it does it immediately, then cool, great, wonderful. Oh, thank you for the follow. Read! I appreciate it. Hello. Mate, where are you going? What? You could have fucking walked down there, you stupid bellend. Time to drink more piss.
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here.
Yeah, well, you know.
Bakers?
Is that a problem with me or the DLC? Who gives a shit, right? Just because I waited up until now to do it. Oh no, I failed the tourney. Again. Both. I mean, at the end of the day, does it matter? No. Now, this is just the problem when it comes to DLCs like this in general.
There's quite a
Like,
lot
don't
of
get me wrong,
space.
I'm sure the visuals of this place will look absolutely beautiful compared to what it looks like now, right? Like, in terms of that, building that back up, it's going to look good. But in terms of just actually doing it, it's just going to be boring as all hell. Whether or not you do it piece by piece when you get the DLC activated earlier in the game, or you do it like I do now. Like, yeah, I guess I feel like if you do it piece by piece, you can at least see it slowly build up whilst you do other stuff. But at the same time, this game has a really
Approach
bad
road and stream.
progression. I mean, obviously, just what I mean by that is you get a lot. You get, like, the vast majority of your side quests, like, right at the beginning of the game, which is why I did them, because I don't know if this game is anything missable or not, which is why I did them when they was active, right? And that just becomes obviously a problem because then all my skills are like max and you have far too much money, so DLCs on the main game just becomes a little too easy, and it's not really my fault because, like I say, they kind of just throw a boatload of stuff at you to do. You know, and like I say, when the game also has timed quests, how am I supposed to know, you know, if anything is timed within the world? Like, what if I did this bandit mission and like 15 side quests just stopped existing, right? So that's why, like I said, that's why I did them all at that point, and obviously it's why I have so much goddamn money. Because when you're doing so much other stuff and you're just like, oh, I'll just steal everything and see if I can equip better armor, you sell it all and you just have stupid amounts of money with nothing to buy. But it'll give you daily income, yeah it does. If you do the right thing, you'll get 2,000 groschen every day in-game. Yep. Does it look like I need the money at 85k? Also, what is the point in having money in this game? Like 2,000 groschen a day is a lot of money. What am I gonna buy though? You know? It's like I've mentioned before, I think, but like, this game, as good as it is, whether or not you like it or not, of course, but as good as it is, it has a lot of those problems that, like I said, just every other RPG in the world has, where you just stumble across some dude, you just accidentally happen to come across some decent gear, and you never need anything else ever again, you know? So like I say, it's not necessarily a problem with the game as it is mostly with the genre, but so yeah, like I say, like 2k a day, cool, but what am I gonna use it for? You know, and I've mentioned this as well, it's like early game money is where money's very tight. Being told, oh, you could earn up to 2k a day building this, I'd have been, oh shit, I definitely want to do that. But yeah, now it's just like, I don't need money. I've not needed money for a long time. And even if I did, nothing in this game is going to be that expensive to the point where I'm going to use it all, so... Buy a piece of armor and throw them in a river. Or just sell them like I did. Time to drink more piss. You're going to play For Honor? You mean the Ubisoft For Honor game?
Big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn.
The Ubisoft For Honor game. How many people play that? Like 4? Obviously I wouldn't know, I've not looked into that game since it came out.
That's that then.
And even remotely back then, it's the most broken game ever. Yeah, that game also suffers what this game suffers from. The whole, oh, there's 2 dudes fighting you? Yeah, good luck.
So, Master Locator.
Like I say, I kind of enjoyed For Honor, but obviously, like, you don't have to compare it to, like, Siege or something.
Basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we...
So it is possible to
Yes.
but building a whole village is no...
We'll need timber. Lots of it.
Timber...
Which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin. I think we should get started without delay. I can just imagine it. The church
And
will
foreigners want to do
dominate the whole
fashion.
settlement.
Oh, that's good news.
Like,
When will you inform
so-
Sir Divish?
Why wait? But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather...
No problem.
It shouldn't take us...
Oh, he's gonna advance time for me.
My lord, welcome to Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet.
I suppose so.
Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir. There was no reasoning with them. They thought since it was 4-1, I'd be no trouble.
I expect that was a fatal mistake.
No, I died.
So, sir.
No loss.
Unfortunate.
At least they won't be troubling us again. Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Pribyslavitz may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid. Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
We had a scout around.
Yeah, we've already been over this. Quite literally just been
Yes.
over this.
Rebuilding a whole village must cost a king's ransom, though.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading, it will be necessary to invest a certain amount of capital.
A certain amount? How much exactly?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point, but I expect it will come to some thousands, even tens of thousands of groschen.
Well, that much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price, but raising a settlement from the ashes you see around you
more
is a
credits.
costly business. Nevertheless, I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well, the investment shall all come back to you with interest.
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects.
Say village again.
Even preparing the ground for building will need lots of labour. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound skeptical, lad, but it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've
Scarlet's
agreed
people.
with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people to move here and help with the construction, which will bring them many benefits, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors, more than a makeshift camp by the castle walls.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. I've also been concerned about how to bring settlers here, but now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
It seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
Dun
I
dun.
must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Pribyslavitz, in my domain.
Hamlet.
My lord, it's a great honour. Thank you.
You will oversee the
It's a
initial
forerunner.
renewal and administration of
I
the
don't remember
village
that
that
one.
will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like.
Yes, it
If you
does.
don't treat
Get the
settlers
fuck out of my
rightly,
town,
I'll
okay?
soon
I'm
find
bailiff.
out
Get
and
out.
relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True,
I've got more than enough.
but from what I
Henry, calm
hear,
down.
you know how to get your hands on coin enough.
I'm the king. Get the
So,
fuck
I
out of
expect
here,
you'll
Mr.
manage it
Tomberg,
just fine.
man. Your shitty tiny little town.
I'd
You
like to know
leave
who's
me and
been
my
spreading
ratty
such
people
gossip.
here.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the
what a
village will be capable of
church.
supporting a certain number of people.
Gonna be a
For
church
that, you will
walls?
need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years. And you have my
I think this
permission
is
to
one of
use
those
the
things where
surrounding
no,
woods and
you just
land
keep getting
as you
money
see fit.
regardless.
Well, that's,
I think
I mean-
somewhat because
Are you sure I'm the right man for the job,
bumped
sir?
on it on Reddit because
It's
like
a
say
lot of
you
responsibility.
read like a
As you said
guide
yourself,
once,
Henry, it's a
then
great
all of a
honor.
sudden algorithms
Besides,
are always
you
like,
won't be
oh, you want
alone
Kingdom
in it.
Come? Pew, pew, pew,
I'll
pew.
assist you and supervise the
So there's obviously
construction.
someone asked the question like if
Phew.
this was true, but I think he still keeps
All right,
paying
then.
you
So, we're agreed.
or whatever the
You'll
agreement
give this
was.
document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm
Thank you.
sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Townburg.
Duties.
Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my town. Fuck your journey. Fuck you. You get out. You fuck off. I don't need gods. Oi, you. Get out. Bonk. We've got to go all the way bloody down there. Oh, false hello. You can bring Henry's friends here. Yeah, I think you can bring Matthew and the other guy. Fritz, is it? If they don't hang, of course, which I did succeed in that quest, so they can turn up. There are very few things I know about this when I skim Reddit. Like, I think I want to build the tavern first because it adds, like, the most amount of people in my city. And I think the most amount of money, but it is also the most expensive. And because I also did one of the main quests in a particular manner, the woman who's not smart brother who exists, you can ask her to be the barmaid or whatever, and she earns you more money. So there are things that I can do, things that I'm aware of from when I skim read this. Because I've only got the quest list open right now, but which I'm assuming the quest is most likely just going to be a situation of... Obviously, Lost in the Woods, I'm assuming we're done. A Place to Call Home, Supplies and Judgment is probably a situation of... It's either going to be one or two things. It's either going to be a place to call home, build the whole thing, complete quest, then you get supplies and judgment. Or it'll be a place to call home will be the overarching thing, and then supplies is the quest that you're doing to build everything. And then judgment, I don't know, maybe some arsehole tries to steal from you and you're like, naughty, naughty. But that point doesn't matter. Don't matter. I mean, I'll just have to buy whatever.
Yeah.
Get out of my way. Hello, Scouts people. Come with me, my family and friends. Oh, actually, what about Mateus? Yeah, what about Mateus? I know he's somewhere. Mostly because I fucked up. Well, not really, but mostly because I fucked that quest up. Oh, bailiff.
I have a document for you from Sir Divish. It concerns the renewal of Pribyslavitz.
The village you drove
Do I know who
those
is Henry's
bandits out of?
father? Radzig.
So it's true then. Good.
Good. Let me see that document then.
Here it is.
Only because he does say blah blah blah, son. Like, be careful, son, or whatever he says.
It says I should announce that anyone
That,
interested
and
in
also at the
moving
beginning of the
to Purvis
game,
to live and work.
your father
Sir
does call you a
Radzig and
lazy
Sir
blue-blooded
Hanush also give their
bastard,
consent.
which piqued my
In that case, let's
interest.
not waste any time. Come along with
And
me.
then looking back on after Radzig says son, it now makes more sense, like when you tell him your parents are dead, and obviously he asks about your mother, his foot buddy. And obviously when he talks about her, he's like, she was a fine woman. Like, you wouldn't take a second to think about a character like that. Like, oh, my dad's dead. Oh, that's sad news. Your mom? Oh. Okay. Right. So yeah, like I said, with the blue-blooded bastard comment, it did pique my interest, and I'm like, oh, am I some, like, bastard child of some twat from Henry's dad's past who we either kidnapped to save or some bullshit? But no, obviously, it's just Radzig. Whatever happened there, obviously, I do not know, but... Ring my bell. Shut up, they're trying to announce that I'm bailiff, you dumb cunt. I don't care about your goddamn onions. You could do with. Don't you me. Why have only like 5 people turned up? Where's Capon? Why hasn't he turned up to hear me becoming bailiff? Asshole. I am bailiff.
Vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers, onions, come get 'em.
Oh, fuck's sake. Do I really have to wait here? Yep, I'm gonna wait until everyone turns up.
Asparagus to taste and brews for what ails you.
Wait a second.
New life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet.
That god's drunk.
All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years. They shall be permitted also to make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Pribyslavitz lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him. It is furthermore hereby announced that Henry of Skalitz is appointed to the administration of Pribyslavitz and the office of bailiff therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way
Awesome.
anytime soon.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Now what? Oh, all the way back. I'm assuming if I start building this, I'll at least get a tent to save in. Which would obviously be nice. Because I need some kip. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, is there any way that I can get Robner's Angie face up? Because there's only like one quest that, unless by sending the priest back, the church is open and I can put in donations. So here, ignoring Vanyak, whatever the fuck that place is called. It's the only place obviously I need. Ooh, see, once it's been cleared, it looks kind of nice. It's open. I like it already. Man makes soup. Man use hoe to chop rock. Yeah, it looks nice. Ah, yes, it does look very nice. I mean, it's a little unfortunate that you'd have to go through some very, very thick forests to even get out this way, but I guess with the scouts only over that way, really. Not bad. Obviously, especially when all of this was just ground and whatever, obviously there was a little hill here that you went up. Yeah. Looking rather nice. And there's the tent to my left. Well, the tent, you know. Is this mine? Is this mine? Is this mine? This is mine. One o'clock.
Welcome back.
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure. What would you recommend?
As it happens, I already sought a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Ratai.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
How do I choose what to build where?
I've already given it some thought on your behalf. I even wrote it all down in the accounts ledger. Everything will be recorded there. I'll make a note of every change as we proceed.
Thanks. That'll be a big help.
It will always be kept at the rat house.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it. So you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. It reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Ah,
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see.
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
Well, as you said yourself, so I see no reason to change the condition.
Well, it seems we understand each other. I agree.
Underpaid locator? Fuck
Put your
you.
wages in the trunk. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk.
Ah,
That's about all to begin. If you need any more details...
so?
Let's see. You're still far from having the income you... Well, the church is still in ruins. We're on the right track.
All right. I want to build...
Certainly.
Rat house, church, forge, bakery, butchers, guardhouse, stables. Yeah, I think you can only choose between bakery, butchers, guardhouse, and stables. So either of them, or either of them. Next, I'm fairly certain you want the tavern. I need to put money in the chest. Well, can't I just get my giant bag of gold out of my pocket and go here?
Nah, I'd rather not be.
Which chest was it? Was it this one? Or was it this one? This one. Fuck it. You can have 70 fucking thousand grosh in the goddamn pot. So I've got far too much money on me anyway.
Could you How can I improve?
The process is exactly the same as for building from the ground up. We need to have enough coin, material. It goes without saying that there's no point in better blacksmith's equipment.
Oh, I can't. But why bother with it?
Because they make it possible.
Nothing.
Yeah, give me a fucking second, Jesus Christ. I'm in the goddamn middle of a conversation. You can't just be like, oh, money. Russian, 70,315. You, asshole.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Like I said, I'm fairly certain I want to probably build. Yeah, the tavern gives you $1,000. It does.
No, we don't have a tavern here yet. People need to wash the dust down after a hard day's work.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'd rather not build.
What do you want from me? Oh. So, obviously I need... Yeah, I need the woodcutter's camp before anything else. Yeah, I need the woodcutter's camp.
I want to build.
Certainly.
We'll need woodcutters to ensure timber supplies for building.
Good. We've got everything.
No! Oh my god, yeah, this is gonna take a while. I mean, if he's gonna go running, I don't mind. Do we really need to run to every single building? Like, is that what we're going to be doing here? Oh, you want to build the tavern? Or on a trash? Oh, really? It can't be any less trash than this right now, having to run all the way out in the middle of bump up nowhere. Just to go, we'll put some huts here.
We're gonna build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
Oh, imagine if I had said
I'll
no.
just quickly check again.
I'd have been a
that
little
we have
annoyed.
everything we need. All good.
Okay, so it just passes day. It just passes time for you. That's both good in my books, because that means I don't have to actually faff around. And good because being forced to wait in general wouldn't be great for this. It would be good if For Honor was an open world game. No, it would be good if For Honor was even remotely playable. It's the only problem when you get game. Why is there activity? But yeah, no, like it would be pretty decent if obviously For Honor got updates and shit, is what I meant by that. Because obviously there's only so much you can do when a game gets fucking abandoned. I mean, I assume it's been abandoned, but see, I've not played it in as how long. I can do Judgment.
What is it this time?
We have a problem with water. That is, with the stream.
The stream? What?
Sir, they won't let me have a shit.
What's that?
Your locator here won't let people go for a shit.
God give me strength.
Master Locator,
I never forbade anyone to defecate. It's not something that can be prohibited anyway.
You did so.
All I asked was that people did their business further downstream. After all, we don't want our water supply contaminated. It could cause disease.
Poop downriver.
Defecating will only be allowed at least one. Anyone caught infringing this decree.
What? That's
A strict decree, I admit.
well. At least we have permission to go and shit again.
You mean you haven't... No, don't say it.
Now go take a shit. And when you do, come back and tell me how worthwhile it was. And specifically exactly where you defecated.
Damn.
Investigation purposes. That's Woodcutter's camp. Yeah, well, I can't. I'm not gonna bother. I need stone and grain. Well, I can build a bridge and road. Oh, I can just press E on it. Thank fuck for that.
There's work to be done.
Please
Good
don't run.
choice. Come with me.
Game developers, could we stop fucking doing this, please, you stupid fucking morons? How stupid is the gaming industry, honestly? Do I really look like the kind of fucking person who wants to constantly run up a fucking hill, run down a hill, talk to some bellend who says, oh, we're going to build the thing, are you sure? Of course, I just said I want to build it. To run back up again, pick something else, and to run back down the fucking hill again. How do you not see this gameplay-wise and go, alright, this is a bit tedious? I don't care that our game is realism open world, but this is a little fucking tedious. You're just gonna show me this bridge and go, we can build a stone one. Do you wanna? Okay. Fucking hell. Yes, you're gonna tell me you can build a bridge, blah 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 blah.
I'm ready.
Get on with it.
All good.
I really don't need to keep running up and down the goddamn hill all the fucking time. Like, just let me buy it and show me these cutscenes. I'll be happy. Video games. I hate them. And hello, Black Blazer. How are you? No, I've only had it with this DLC just because in order for me to build everything on the map, well, not on the map, but for this town, you have to talk to that bellend who's down the fucking hill there. Then he says, follow me to wherever the hell you build the thing. He then says, do you want to build it? Yes! Because I just asked I want to build it. And then you watch a cutscene, and now I've got to run all the way back up here to interact with the thing again, to run all the way back down to look at something else, and it's like, just fuck off. I don't wanna. Freak. I mean, I couldn't build the red house, but no, I do want the trader. Just so I have a nice store in stock.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Trade is important, and we'll have a wagon bringing goods in.
Good. We've got everything.
Back down we go. Horse.
Fine trees like that. Aye, but better.
We're gonna build here.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick. All good.
That'd be much worse.
I want to build.
Certainly.
With all the woods around, we ought to keep.
Right.
We follow him again. May as well get some of that honey. Good.
We're gonna build.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again. We've got what we need.
Buzz.
want to build...
Certainly.
No, we don't have a...
It's impossible.
Alright. So yeah, like I said, we can only choose between bakery, butchery, goddess, and stable, so I guess we'll just
We'll
go
need plenty
forward.
of tools, and...
It's impossible.
I'd rather not be.
Eat my ass. Well, I guess I just need to get this. Obviously, we can only get the stone from Tomberg anyway. We also get the gate grain from Ujits because it's the closest. Not all that matters. Oh, horse.
Could do with a bite to eat.
I must reward you for saving my livelihood. If folk believe the story...
But the bad stone wasn't even...
Still, sometimes words can hurt a man more than a...
I'm here at the behest of Sir Divish. I'm looking for the overseer of this quarry. Would that be you, Goodman?
Aye, that's me. What can I do for you?
Sir Divish has decided to rebuild Pribyslavitz, and he's entrusted me to take charge, along with his locator.
Aha, so it's you. I heard about Sir Divish's plans. What is it you need, then?
Well, we've started with the reconstruction work, but we need more than just timber.
You need stone for the construction?
Exactly. And for repairing the church.
Well now, you're really not doing things by halves, are you? The thing is, though, we're already working flat out supplying stone for the monastery construction in Sasau. I can't cut back on their supplies. Sir Divish wouldn't be at all pleased.
But I really need that stone.
Well, I suppose I could try and hire a few more quarrymen to increase production. But we can't transport it. Even Sasau sends their own wagon here. Have you got someone to carry the stone?
I've got my own merchant. He'll take care of it with his hired hands.
Splendid. So let's talk about the price.
The stone is for Sir Divish. It's for a village he wants to I doubt he'd take it well that the overseer of...
Well...
No, that's still...
But I can't sell my stone if you won't accept the...
All right.
Excellent. We'll start sending the stone as soon as your merchant gets here.
See you later.
Charcoal, charcoal, stick it up here. Do I need to talk to everyone, or I just need to talk to him? We're gonna find out. But oh, fuck you! Did I just fail?
I'll slay you, you scum! What's the matter? That's what take on. No, no! No par terre! I'll slaughter you! Fuck it! Well, I never.
How did you not hit him? I hate this game. Try and fight one guy, two's far too many. No! I fucking hate this game, I really do. You wanna stab the man you just countered? Nope. No, I'm gonna go to rotate. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Good day to you.
I'd like to buy some grain.
Grain? What do you want grain for?
I'm responsible for the rebuilding of Pribys Lavitz.
I suppose I can sell you part of the...
I'll need fodder for horses and wheat for the baker. He'll have...
That's quite a lot.
But even though it's for
Aye. Unless he sets the allocations himself. And you'll have to pay... Have you got someone to transport it?
I've got a merchant.
Fair enough.
All right.
Good luck to you.
Only 160 groschen, calm down, Henry. Livestock from Ledechko. Out of my way.
God bless.
I'd like to buy some
Maybe.
cattle, pig, swords into plowshares. No, it's for the village.
What?
Aye, a few dozen people.
Well, no, but it can be done.
What do you mean, not the...
Well, it's like this. I've got to supply meat for the lords and the gentry in Ledechko.
So what's left from...
The animals might not be as good as what I'll sell you older beasts, ones that ain't so fat, or ones no one wants to buy, because they don't like... That's how it is. But for that, I'll... Have you got someone to herd the line?
I've got a
So we'll shake...
13 groschen.
No,
All right. Goodbye.
I'm gonna guess whilst I'm also I'll just sell the stuff I've got. If I can. Come here.
Good health to you.
I'm not even gonna get on the horse, am I? Oh, so I walked to Taylor's.
God be with you, Henry.
I'm honored that enough.
Let's have a word about. See you.
Wait, if also a trader can buy literally everything off of me, probably an idea too. Try and sell him most of my stuff.
The sunset.
God save you. Take care.
Let's have a word.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I'm honored.
I'm trying to get... Could you help me out?
Certainly. How are the folk there?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Glad to hear it. Jonah.
Sorry, can't say...
Handy fella. Always making something.
Sorry.
Ah, well, you sure don't have it easy. I was thinking about it myself, but my
I want you to...
Right. And who's gonna take...
I've got a merch...
Good. So, I know it's a bit on the dear side.
That's a good price. I'll buy it.
You can if you run into Joan.
I will.
God be with you.
Now it's just charcoal, stick it up here. Where am I going?
I'm glad to...
Have you got charcoal?
Charcoal? No, we've got... What? Of course we've got charcoal. What do you need it for?
For the Pribis lab.
What do you want about? He's been dead...
No, the new one.
Is that so?
So?
Why not? How much do you need?
At least $5.
And how will you...
I've got a merch.
Well, as long as he can drive. What do you say to this?
I'll take it.
Deal then.
Supplies done. Back to Privy Slavic. I'll eat some food and get to bed. Oh, why are you running through the bandit camp, you dumbass? Don't phone me again. Thank you. No, piss off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all then. So now I can go whatever the hell it is that I want.
I want to build.
Certainly.
No, we don't have a tavern here.
Let's go to the site.
So?
Let's see. You're still far from how you'll need to get the church. We're on the right.
All right. I want to build.
Sir?
No, we don't.
Let's...
Oh, that man's stuck inside that other man.
We're going to build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check it. We've got what we...
Now we have pub. And hopefully 1,000 income coming in.
I want to build. But we mustn't.
We can't build. You can't hammer. I applaud...
I suppose.
Ooh, more drinking. 15. Do I have the book for that? There's nothing else I can do to pass the time. Almost read that book in that one.
I want to build.
Certain.
Can I get both?
The tavern could have its own brewery.
Let's go to the site.
We're going to build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check it. All good.
So can I also build dice?
I want to build.
Certain.
Folk like a game of dice, and so do I. We should have a dice table. And
very well. Come on, so they don't.
We're going to build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just. All good.
No, some tables, mate. Not a few days with some tables. Honestly. Oh, why would you? You asshole.
So?
Let's see. You're still far from having the. You'll need to get the trade church. We're on the right.
All right. I want to build.
Certain. We've already.
See areas between butchers, bakery, stable guardhouse. So I can get the forge.
We'll need plenty of tools, and they'll
Might
need
give me a little bit of
repairing too.
money.
So we have to have a blacksmith.
Very well. Come. So they don't.
How much money is even in here? 46k. How much do I have on me? 16k. Come on.
We're gonna build him.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've still...
No.
Look out.
I want to build.
Sir?
Well, so I can pick a swordsmith or an armor smith. Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit.
Nah, I'd rather.
Come forth and be
Look at
judged.
Lumir, a known pair of troublemakers. Fighting again, are you? What's it this time?
Rook is a filthy, thieving magpie.
This bastard is a fucking liar.
No, you can insult each other in your own time, not mine. What happened?
As you know, Master Bailiff, I've got a daughter, and this Rook here has a son. And like you'd expect, the son is as much of a beast as his old man. He put a belly on my girl, and then turned his back on her.
A likely tale, you lying scoundrel. We're a decent, honest family, sir. But that daughter of his, nothing but a whore she is. She seduced my son. And what's more, this thieving bastard stole my cow, too.
Enough swearing. One at a time, and settle down. What's this about?
When that no-good son of his wouldn't do the right thing by my daughter, Rook here agreed in the end to give me a cow as compensation for her honor.
And I did. Only then, that slut ran off with some minstrel. Where's the honor in that? And besides, it could be anyone's brat she's carrying.
Tell me more about you.
Pretty as a picture, and a good lass, though a little flighty. She had her head turned by that coxcomb, and he put her in the family way, and then he wouldn't marry her. And who else would take her with a youngster? So we agreed on a cow in compensation.
That much is true. Only, I'm sure you'll agree, Master Bailiff, where there's no honor to lose...
What could she do when she couldn't show her face in public?
What about this son?
Well, he ain't the brightest star in the sky, but he's a kind soul and a good worker. That slut of a daughter of Lumire's got him all worked up, got herself pregnant, and I talked him out of marrying her myself, because I'd rather give this bastard my best cow than my son.
I won't listen to this. That boy is a simpleton and a...
I wanted no more to do with Lumire or his damn daughter, so... And no sooner was the deal done than the slut ran off. And I want...
You'll get nothing. A deal is a deal. It's your fault.
I've heard enough to know how... The girl ran off, so there's no question of compensation for lost honor.
Thank you.
You call that justice? I won't stay another minute in a village where...
Leave. See if I care. 945, so we are making a profit. Oh, I can bookmark. Nice. Yeah, so what do we have left? It is just the butcher's bakery, the stables of the guardhouse, and then the upgrades for the church and whatever. According to this, to get more money, I want the bakery.
So, let's see. We've got some income coming in. The village is big enough now. So the church stood. We're on the...
All right. I want to build...
Certainly.
People have to eat and...
Right.
Cow. Cheeky. Mama had cheeky. Mama had cow. No, what is it? Dad was proud he didn't care how. That's it.
We're gonna build...
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just... All good.
Now the bakery. Right.
So?
Let's see. The village's income is very good. The village is big enough now. The church... We're on the...
All right.
And then in terms of the stables or the guardhouse, stables gets you more money.
I want to build...
Sir?
We could add a fruit drying hut for the bake.
Good.
Just because we're already here.
We're gonna build...
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've...
Fruit.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Water stables.
We need to get some.
Right.
Okay, it actually asked me to run out and find a place. I said go to Mohoyed. What? Why did we go all the way up and around if we could have just come this way? I'm not afraid of bees, are you?
We're gonna build.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've got what...
Oh, that's not a horse.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Can we get some saddler's equipment?
Let's go to the site.
We're gonna build.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've still...
I want to build.
Certainly.
In terms of the improvement, do I want an armor smith or... Armor smith gives me 70. Weaponsmith gives me 60. But because I did side with Zach, he will come over, so...
I want to build.
Certainly.
Armor.
Well, an armorer will always find.
Let's go to the site.
Unless I can build both, then... I'll have to build both anyway and then piss off and collect these people. That's all that I'm doing at the moment, is I'm just trying to
We're gonna
build everything before I find people.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've got...
There you go. Yeah.
I want to build.
Certain.
Yeah, you gotta build one.
We've...
And they're all the way up there, so who cares?
I'd rather.
There's nothing for the...
Master Bailiff.
You're new here, aren't you? Welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sylvester is my name. I got here just this very day and came looking for you right away. I heard you was looking for handy tradesmen, see?
True, but it depends what you can do.
I'm a baker, sir, and if I may be...
Good. We don't have a baker yet. So, Tom...
I'll tell you, Master Bailiff, but only on one condition.
Well, I must say that's a surprise.
All right, then. I can see you're a worthy man.
I
I know
see.
this village very well, seeing as how I was here not long ago. That is, until you and Sir Radzig...
What, you were here?
I was only serving them as cook and baker, like, but soon as I saw your lot coming, I took to my heels in a hurry. I never robbed nor hurt nobody. I needed work, and them bandits paid well. After all, a man's got to make a living somehow, and them wasn't the kind of fellas you...
Don't say another word. We need a baker, so you're hired, but no one must ever find out about your past. Got it?
Thank you, sir. You won't regret it, I promise you.
Whoa, baker. That's now more money. Can't do the butcher just yet. Forge, armor smith, Zach. Using blood assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'll just stick around and get this done. Providing I even have money. So the amount of income that's coming in, I'm really waiting around doing other stuff. I'll hopefully be able to at least get a little bit of money in, but...
Greetings.
I'd like to make you... Have you heard about...
Oh, aye.
I'm bailiff there. We just finished building the armorsmith's workshop.
Meaning me? You're a godsend. It's about time I handed... The forge is my life. You'll take me then?
Oh, I'll invest it.
Well, I'm considering it. Have to say, though, that I even have one amp.
Ah, here you are.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mod. Goodbye.
500 groschen? Thanks, man. Welcome back. That's now Zach. Am I done with From the Ashes? No, I'm just running around picking some people up, and then I just need to build the church and whatever. That's the forge done. Stable Zora. Fuck me, I think Zora's in Neuhof, right? You can recruit more people. You can find very specific people, and they'll get added to your roster. So, like for an example, by adding Armor Smith Zach, I get an extra 70 income total. Sylvester just talked to me from Judgment. So that's 75 income. A Butcher I can't do because that's more Judgment. And then for the Forge, you can either do Weaponsmith or Armor Smith, and Zach gives you the most money. Stables, Mark gives you more money. Matthew and Fritz you can get, but they minus your money until you do Judgment for them, and then they get plus 10 each. So then that would be plus 20. Then you said Adam, which is the Tavern Innkeeper. And you can only ever get Adam anyway because Andrew declines. Probably because he knows that he's in the black market and whatever, so he can get more money. People selling him stolen shit and he ain't gonna get away with it whilst he's in privy. Nope, the guard is still here. Where's Zora?
What then?
No, I'm fairly certain Zora is this one, right? Yeah, it's this stable woman. Yeah, Noya. She's the one who sits outside that bloody house. And she always sits here. Which there is a very small possibility she might not actually even be here. What was this for? Oh, found her. She's stuck.
What can I...
Would you have anyone here who would work?
Well, there might be, but we're still getting things back into shape after that raid. And I can't afford to lose my hands. Although, poor Mark could do with a change. He's not been himself since that night. Always staring at the ground like he can still see those dead horses. I'm afraid it's not good for him being here, but I can't just trust him to anyone.
Not to worry, I'll take good care of him. And I can really use someone who understands horses.
It'd do him good to move away and leave those ghosts behind. Especially if he's taking care of horses. But who's going to do his job here?
You know it would be the best thing for if it's as you say, the poor lad could lose his mind here.
Oh dear. Very well then. Take care.
Now I've got to find some twat called Mark. Oh, I found the twat called Mark.
I hope I can be
I'm glad to see things getting back to normal.
alright, I suppose.
What is it?
All the time. Whenever those bastards curse this place.
Well, I can help you. I've got stable.
You?
Safe as houses. Any bandits or humans we didn't kill ran from the woods so fast you couldn't see their heels for dust.
Ha ha! Horses can't talk.
I already asked her.
She'll let me go. Goodbye.
Whoa, we now have Groom Mark. That's the stable's done. And now Matthew and Fritz. I already know where those two bellends are. Down the road. Straight down the road. I know they minus 30 each. But whatever. And then the tavern, we will go and get Adam. And then Mirka.
Jesus.
Listen, Matthew, I'm running Pribyslavitz now.
How much?
Lots of it, don't you?
Henry.
Might have known.
Why didn't you say I can always count on... I'll get going.
You do that.
I don't doubt it. Goodbye.
Where's Fritz?
Hey,
Hey, what do you say to move into...
a job in the woods.
You could help with the building.
To hell with that.
Here we are.
Ah, emptying tankards is
No,
See you later.
Invite Fritz and Matthew to Pribyslavitz. Friends without benefits. You goddamn right. Now the tavern. So yeah, like you said, I can only get Adam anyway. Who is in Rattay. In this tavern, if I remember correctly. And then I need to go over to Merhoyed and talk to Mirka. But I'll probably sleep till morning before I do that. Why am I pronouncing Mirka so hard? I don't fucking know. What do you want to pronounce? Mirka? Mirka. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Scheiße. Like, close enough, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
welcome.
Good health.
Adam, listen. You're a friendly fella, and you know a thing or two about...
What?
I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz. Sir Divish put me in charge of building new homes there. But who wants to live in a village without an
No,
alehouse?
Mirka, which I'm pronouncing it like Mirka.
Well, Henry, I've always wanted to save a bit of coin. And
Again, do you think I'm even going to sit here and even know how to pronounce most of these bullshit names? I barely can pronounce Henry, let alone Mirka,
And now you
apparently.
come to me with this offer.
I know.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Adam. Now I need to find Mirka.
Yeah.
Czech name, so I should pronounce it sweet like Mirko. Okay then, let me pronounce it this way. Total fucking cunt, and I'll pronounce it however the hell I want because it doesn't matter, it's only a goddamn name. You know exactly the name that I'm saying, so whatever. Too bad. I should be happy that they translated Yinrik to Henry. Well listen, I don't speak Bohemian. Bohemian is basically Czech. Yeah, well, I don't speak Czech. In case you couldn't tell, with my really thick English accent, and that's not really thick, but... So yeah, translating it to Henry, good idea. To Mohajed. But I very specifically need to go here. So I can either go to Mohajed over there, but I guess if I go there I can run straight over. And then who the hell is Cornelius? Who fled to Rattay after the attack. You've got to be kidding me. Now I'm gonna go back to Rattay. Even you can't pronounce Yindrik right because of R, and you speak Czech, so you understand why they translated it. No, they translated it because anyone speaking English is not going to be able to pronounce 90% of the locations and people in this game.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those things that like, the problem is when you get to languages, there's only so much you can do. You know, from someone who obviously never speaks another language. You play this game and it's all voiced in English and whatever, and you come across, oh, I'm playing as the main character, Henry. I'm playing as Henry, right? Like, people who aren't potentially or necessarily going to go out of their way to try and pronounce, oh, it is pronounced Yindrik. Right. Whereas I can say, me mate Henry. That old scallywag. Jump. Jump. Jump, jump. Where is she? Oh. I know she was over there when we talked.
Look here. A pretty young girl like... I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz.
Well, it'd be nice to work. I'd be glad to be your tavern maid.
Don't worry. If any drunk slaps your behind, as bailiff, I'll give you the right to pour his ale down his brace.
Alright then.
Mirka. Mirka. Oh, great, now Cornelius, who's back in fucking return. You'll be in the Scout's place. You're wondering why there's no windmill in Pribyslavitz? Don't ask me. Maybe that's him. Then Woodcutter's Camp. There's the chance that I can actually do both Kunesh and Raspberry. Who the fuck is Raspberry? Oh. That's Raspberry. But where is he? Oh, is he in Uzhitz? Or he could be in Ledechko. Oh no, he was a woodcutter at the camp between Ledechko and Inglade. Okay. Yeah, Siren Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm neither here nor there about it. I definitely won't play it. Like, if I did want to play it, I'm definitely not getting it when it's coming out. There's no Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, is there? Because the Reddit would have been blown up with, oh my god, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but... You read it on Google? Right. So it's real then. Well, there's nothing concrete or factual, and to be quite honest with you, even with a game like this, you've got 3 months left of the year. There's no way in hell, with as popular as this game got, or is for people, there's no way in hell that they wouldn't have announced something already. Like, there's no way that they're just gonna go, boom, 2's been dropped on the 14th of September. It's like... So if it is supposed to be slated to come out this year, they're waiting a very long fucking time to do it. Anyway, who am I looking for? Cornelius, I believe. Yep, looking for Cornelius. Where is Cornelius? Pardon me. Oh no, Cornelius is some bolt twat, isn't he? Yeah, good fucking luck I can find this asshole.
Look here, Kurnesh. I can't watch you
Working for you.
in Pribyslavitz.
I could cut wood.
What do you mean, what's it worth? For once in your life, swallow your...
It's easy for... You're right, lad. Though I hate to admit it. But you leave me my booze. What else have I got in life?
All right.
That's Kunesh headed. I still need Cornelius. Where the fuck is he? Okie doke, investor. Well, you won't be missing much at this point, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Well, we'll continue more of the base game, and I might even get it done tomorrow, so... We'll see. How do I know? Because I'm playing this game. So, yep, there's just some guy called Cornelius roaming around here. Oh, is this him? Okay, night.
I'm glad.
Listen, wouldn't you like... If you can do that...
That's nearly the same job I had at the Skalitz mine.
True. We don't have any mines, of course.
I know enough about trade.
Naturally, you'll learn. Don't tell me you want to spend the rest of your life struggling.
Ha!
That's Cornelius. Raspberry is... Oh, somewhere between the inn and the glade. Actually, is there anyone else I need to get? Oh, Huntsman Nicholas. There's nothing I can do for the guardhouse, nothing for the church, and Huntsman Nicholas just declines, so... Anyway, Raspberry is... in a woodcutter's camp between the Dutch Co. and Hugh. Like with. South of the Inn of the Glade. I'm assuming this. And then that's everyone there, besides some judgments that I would need to do.
Yeah.
And that's the man right there. I could tell because of his giant red face.
God's sake.
Would you like to go to Pribislavis?
I'll do it.
All right. So you can.
I've got one. Aye.
Good luck, then.
Yeah, thanks, bye. Well, that's everyone. I'm also gonna steal from your food box. I'm rather hungry. You don't have a food pot, yes you do. Back to Privy Slavitz. All I've got left to build is the church and the house.
Did you see Bashik at the
No, not the tourney.
Yeah.
How much money do we have?
Yeah.
34,000. And how much do we need? Well, we're making 2 grand a day. No, the rat house is 5,000. Expanded rat house is 9, so that's 14. So that leaves me with 11,000. It's 11,000 for that, and then I need 17,000 for that. Jesus Christ.
Hey, who's there?
I want to build.
Certainly.
Let's start repairing.
Very well. Come along. So they don't...
Well, church is like the only thing I really need to build here. The rat house can fucking wait. And I guess if I really wanted to, I could try and sneak my way into Scarlet's from here. And steal some armors and sell them
We're
here.
going to build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've got what we need.
Get in there.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Let's finish fix.
Very well. So they don't...
Well, it's pretty much gonna be all of my money.
We're going to build.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've still got...
Ring my bell, ring my bell. Looking rather nice. I'm gonna need a few much more money. 8.2k. How much do we need? Uh, 5k, 9k, so what is it? Need 14,000 for that. And 7,000 for the church.
I want to build.
Certainly.
It's time the church had a new altar.
Onward, sir. Onward.
I want to build.
Sir?
It's time.
Actually, no. How much money do I have on me? Oh, I've got 16k. We can just build it outright. I'm gonna be out of money, but I forgot I didn't put all my money in, did I?
We're gonna build.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just... All good.
Ooh, very nice.
I want to build.
Certain.
We should have the church. It ought to be grand.
Let's go to the site.
I know you want to go to the site, that's why I'm bloody...
We're gonna build him.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've got...
Excuse me.
I don't know you. What's the...
I'm not from here, but you know my man Raspberry, they call him?
You come to join him?
On the contrary, sir.
Take him away?
Sir, he went off and left me alone with the young one. And now work's mounting up at home. The roof need... I begged him to come home, but he won't...
Does he?
Mother of God, sir! Of course it is. I'm a respectable woman.
So what's to stop you from staying here?
No.
So what's to stop you from staying? Are you married?
No, the scoundrel wouldn't marry me.
I've decided. Raspberry stay.
What? Are you
Take her away.
Raspberry is free! Free, my master! That should give me an extra 5 gold. Woo. So you have to rebuild this. It is, yep, it's 5,000. Oh no, it's 5, that's 14. 15,300. That's all of my money. No, not really. I want to say 15,300. I need to put in 10k.
I want to build.
Certainly.
I'd like to build.
Let's go to the site.
We're already on the site. You... Tent. The main reason I left this one till last. Because it's right here.
Build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've got what we...
Tiny little building. Or be a big building. Oh, big, tiny little building. Did you drop my apples? You asshole.
want to build...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
Let's go to the...
We're already on the site. Where are you going?
We're gonna build...
Yeah. I'll just...
Oh, hello, Dragoner. Good company today, which was nice. Nice. Hope it was good company. Am I liking Pribyslavitz? Oh, I'm done with Pribyslavitz, so yes, I'm liking it. It did look quite nice, you know, being empty, you know, once you removed all the woods, you know, and it was just this blank canvas, it looked quite nice. Now that it's built, it does look pretty good. Slightly annoyed that obviously I have to pick and choose between a baker, PNG, between a baker, a butcher, and a stables and a guardhouse, but...
I want to build...
Certainly.
I could use...
Very well. So they don't...
And these are the last two things I need to buy.
We're gonna build...
And then I can leave these people to their own affairs. Which is a bathhouse too. And it keeps going. Oh, hello, Dark Shadow. No, I'm only 2.5 hours in building this entire town. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, fuck's sake. No, because I got on late today, so, like say, I've only been on for 4 hours, so like say 2.5 hours of that is building Pribyslavitz, and the other basic 2 hours was for Hans Capon. So I've only got one more thing to build, and then talk to Divish, hand it in, and then we're done. That's all the DLCs complete. Oh, also, I would recommend you do the Hans Capon DLC. You can do it as soon as you want. There's like no reward for it, and there's no... Well, you do need to learn how to read slightly, so you can read the alchemy book and whatever for something that happens in the quest, but I guess don't try and do it very early, but do it somewhat early enough, because it's actually pretty fun. It is. Well, everything up until the very last section... Sorry, no. The very last section, I should say, is the fun part. It actually made me giggle and laugh and whatnot, so it was pretty funny. So yeah. I recommend doing that one. The other DLCs, you can fucking skip them. You know, the Yohanga DLC got me a bit peeved. Yeah, because she opened up her fucking gob and I got the middle ending. It's like I tried explaining yesterday. If you've got a morality system and I've got to convince these people well enough to get the best or worst, you have to do all the previous quests in a specific way so you can convince the people to help, you know, in the courtroom, whatever you want to call it, to give Yohanka justice. And I did everything right. I got all the right people in. I managed to convince the bishop guy. The woman who also came in spouting lies. I then told him about how she tried to bully Yohanka and beat her up and whatever and all this other bullshit. I did everything right, but just because she goes, no, I'm not going to shut up. And then it's like, oh, you've done 100% of everything. Now you are at 50%. It's like, what the fuck? You know, like I do everything perfectly, but then my stupid fucking twat that I'm with is just like, I did kill them. I just got you up.
This bitch here tried to kill me.
Bitch.
Have her clapped in the stocks where she...
That's not true, Master Bailiff, sir. He got drunk, like he always does, and ate who knows...
You know very well what it was what poisoned me.
Enough. Tell me what happened. What makes you...
She hates me.
She
wants to
fucking
put me in the
hates
ground and
me.
then take the farm. I can
Gosh,
see it
you
in her
fucking
eyes.
saved me.
She's just
Oh,
wishing
but you've
for the
got
day I'm
to talk
dead.
to Matthias, who
But
will give you
she'll
dice to your
never
hackers.
see
Just keeps
it,
her mouth shut.
because
5 out of
I'll
10.
throw her out on her ear.
And in what world
Throw
am I
me
talking
out
to
of my
Matthias,
own home,
right? You know, the guy who's in bed, ill.
Pig. Have you forgotten
Why
who
would I
got
think
you
to
a
go to
roof
that
over
guy?
your
Because my
head?
brain's telling me, oh, he's going to be like knocked out and just until he magically gets better when you're done the quest and he goes, thanks for helping out. That's what I was assuming was happening. But whatever. At the end of the day, yes, it bothers me way more than it should. But genuinely, if I do everything perfectly right, but I get one tiny little thing wrong, again, like I say, why should I have 100% completion to get the good ending and then it's just no? Alright, don't call her a whore.
Quiet. Good wife.
Sir, that beast is good for nothing but drinking away. We were thrown out of the farm near Ledechko that I got as a dowry because this fool let it...
They threw us out because you wouldn't back...
Because I couldn't hold my head up if I lied to...
That's got nothing to do...
He boozes from morning till night, and all he does is sit on his ass expecting
Show me
me
those
to run
bruises.
around
If
cooking
you are
and cleaning
correct, then
for
I
him.
shall
And now he
throw him in the
wants to
stocks.
drive me out of the village, saying I...
Tell me about how you were poisoned.
I came home, and there was a bowl of cabbage soup and a
yummy.
pitcher of wine on the table. So I woke up in the early hours and had to run to the outhouse, spewing from both ends.
It's cabbage,
I
mate.
was burning up so much you could light a
You
torch
ate
off me.
cabbage, that's your
This witch
problem.
here laughing up her sleeve. She wouldn't eat.
If I had to call the herb woman every time you get booed...
When I was writhing in agony on the ground, I heard her say clear.
Is that true?
No,
What do you think happened?
nothing what hasn't been 100 times before. He was crooked as a bishop again, and I could already hear him in the cook. I had his supper waiting on the table, only there's no pleasing the pig. And when I told him God's honest truth that there's no meat, 'cause he drank all our money away...
One slap was all you got. What was less than you deserved for your evil tongue?
I ran off and hid in the barn till he'd calmed down. After a while he started throwing up and he was spewing till...
And what about the herb?
I went for her in the end. 3 groschen I had to give her.
Man,
for
they
some
really deserve
wormwood
each other. Yep.
potion. I could have
Can I
done
throw
that
them
myself
both in
for
the
nothing.
stocks?
And then...
Now, I've heard it. You, farmer, won't touch another drop of booze, or I'll leave you in the stocks to dry out. And if you raise your hand to you...
But a drink it.
No buts. There'll be no...
Thank you, Master Bailiff. Thank you.
Malice must be sober. Oh, I lost reputation. Oh no. I don't know where the statistics are. Oh no, I'm at 98% because one man can't drink alcohol anymore. What will I ever do with my life? Oh, poor me. Anyway, where's this Bellin? I'm assuming he's downstairs. Bellin, where are you? Leon. Let me build the last bloody thing.
We've already... I was thinking it would be...
Give me some dank herbs. Oh yeah, this is the one problem I have with this DLC. You have to talk to him sometimes multiple times because he just will not budge. Kind of annoying.
I was...
That, and also, in order to build anything in this town, you have to run from here to wherever the buildings are supposed to be built, and then he says, yeah, we should build it here. Every fucking time. It's really annoying. So, like, he's got to walk out of this building that I want to build the herb garden on to stand here and go, yes, we'll build it, just to watch a cutscene.
We're gonna build
Like, they could have just... No. You know what they could have just done? Oh, do you want to build it? Yes. Fade to black. No, this is all it should do.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything.
He says this, sitting in his chair.
We've got what...
Yep, we've got everything. Fades to black. Few days later. Here's a cutscene of your herb garden. Move on. This is all it should be. You can remove the having to run to the location to go blah blah blah. That you could skip that part and it'd be much less tedious. Anyway, that's everything built.
I want to build... We've already finished... So,
Let's see. How do you... We've already finished...
Excellent. I'm glad you're playing. Could you... Nothing.
Oh, we built everything. This is Privy Slavitz. Welcome. You judge. There you go. When you get to Privy Slavitz on your playthrough, all of this is going to be covered in trees. So don't get me wrong, like the one thing that about this DLC that I have liked is, like I say, all of this was pretty much just forests and shit and whatever. You know, none of this was here. This was all destroyed and whatever. There's a tiny little camp here. You know, and when you start the DLC, if you can imagine all these buildings not being here, you know, it looked nice to have like a nice flat blueprint or whatever I saw, or schematic or whatever. You know, and then now once it's fully built, it does look rather nice. But the problem with Privy Slavitz is it's so fucking far out. Like, Rattay is the main place where you always are, if not Sasau is pretty much where you're gonna be. Because, like, Talmberg's the beginning of the game with Uzhitz, and then you just never go there ever again. You're always in Rattay or Sasau. And then the odd time you're in Merhajet over here for a thing, but... And then you go to Rovna for one side quest, which actually reminds me. There is one thing that I do want to do. That's a quest so much better than Skyrim and Fallout. To be honest with you, no. Skyrim's is better. And probably even Fallout's. Because you have to genuinely ask the question, oh, for base building, I mean, yeah, okay. For base building, yes. If you meant just in DLC in general, just for this game, honestly, the DLC in this game is way below subpar, but the DLCs are only worth £5 not on sale if you don't buy, obviously, the complete edition. So for £5, for 2 hours of Capon, 2.5, I think, hours of Band of Bastards, which is fighting, and like fucking 6 hours, which is actually, I think, a £6 DLC for a woman's lot. And then this, I think, is also £5. Like, for the amount of quote-unquote content you're getting for the little amount of money you're paying, it's not that bad. But if we actually total it up, the base game is... £25? Unless it was more expensive when it originally released, but... Which if it was... Yeah, so if the base game was always £25, then adding in the DLC, it would have been... You'd be looking at a £50 game. Exactly. Well, not exactly. You'd be looking at £49. Well, £48 and like 95p or whatever. But either way, you'd be looking at a £50 game. And £50 if all of this, like say including the DLC, was just the base game, you're at least getting your bloody money's worth. You know, it's just individually when you look at the DLCs, they are, for me, as subpar as they come. Like, compared to the main game, the DLCs add nothing. You know, A Woman's Lot is just a prequel story that you already know what happens anyway, and then you get the stuff with Johanka, which either she dies, gets her tongue ripped out, lashed, or nothing happens. Cool, you move on with your life. You don't get any rewards. You don't. You get nothing for doing it. Hands Cap on, you pretty much get nothing for doing it. Band of Bastards, I mean, you do get a piece of armor, which I am currently wearing, which you can't really see, because I guess I'm wearing this, but like, you pretty much get this armor. So the helmet, I think the arms, the chest, and the legs. So that's the armor that you get from that DLC, which is potentially the best armor, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like... Oh, and actually the one DLC I don't like is the Treasures of the Past DLC, where it adds the... Well, the treasure chests and whatnot. I'm fairly certain it only adds the 5 ancient ones. They don't even... As far... Well, apparently they do have a unique armor set in it. I didn't notice because I just sold everything. Because clearly the armor set was not better than what I already had, so I didn't notice. So yes, it potentially does have a unique armor set, but... Again, five treasure maps with 5 treasure chests for £3 not on sale. Wait, is it £3 not on sale? Yeah, for £3 not on sale, it's 60p right now, but... Like, I feel like something like that should just be a fucking free update or something, you know? Like, it's so minor. But, yeah. Like I say, the only one that you probably might enjoy is Hans Capon. Like I say, just for the very ending of it. That's like the only one you might enjoy.
Sir Divish, I finished the Pribyslavitz is up and running once more, and making money.
Indeed? I can't wait to see.
Of course.
Take care.
Bailiff, ensure the renewal of Pribyslavitz. How is that?
Welcome to Pribyslavitz.
10.6% of people have that, but only 5% of people have 2,000 groschen a day from this place.
Beautiful.
That's like next to impossible to
As you
miss.
saw on the way here, the village is prospering. Trade is booming.
Because once all is said and done, you have more than 2,000 income anyway, so...
Both done a magnificent job.
I guess maybe most people started this and just got bored with it, probably.
Thank you, sir.
Like, I'm lucky because I had 90,000 groschen on me, so I could just buy that immediately. You know? But doing this piece by piece throughout the game, I can probably understand why it would be really annoying to do.
And the church here has become the dominant feature of the whole village.
You know, being all the way in, like, Rattay or down south, and you've got just enough money, and I've got to travel all the way up here to buy a thing to travel all the way out and get nothing out of it.
I can say wholeheartedly that you have not disappointed me. On the contrary, you have exceeded my expectations.
It's been an honor.
I quite concur.
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things have settled in the province, we can begin with the expansion as planned.
As you wish, my lord.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue to have the income from the village, as well as the bailiff's office.
Thank you, my lord.
I thank you, Henry. Few could manage what the two of you have achieved here.
Yeah, because it cost a king's ransom to do it. Well, I guess I'll do the last thing here, because I'm not doing anymore. Because this is out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Actually, there is one thing that I do want to do. I want to get my horse helmet.
Good day, Master.
God be with you.
Lame Agatha, that old crone who...
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herb-woman's trade and selling folk all...
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat.
I don't think there's anything untoward going on here. Folk will always turn to quacks and herbalists for remedies, as long...
Witches should... You call that justice?
You call that justice, you absolute wanker? I like living here. How dare you disagree with me and leaving that witch alive? This place is awesome. Alright then. Where is the stables? Oh, it's the one behind me. See you. I want my horse armor. Give me my horse armor.
Good God, you look... I'd like to buy... Well now... Not... Then go and have a look. See you later.
I'm guessing you have shit horses. Shadow Mir. Oh, it has more capacity, more stamina, less courage, and less speed. And yes, this is a reference to... Oh, aggro! Aggro! God, why does that have to be a reference? Fuck off. And Shadowfax. Give me Shadowfax now.
I'd like to buy...
Well now.
I have.
Nothing but... Is there one in...
I want Shadowfax.
A wonderful animal. Did you ever...
Surely you're not... I'll take that one.
Good luck then.
Come here, my boy. Who's our good horse? So yeah, obviously you've got Skyrim, or just Elder Scrolls in general, because that's what you get for doing the Dark Brotherhood. Dumb, shitty game that is so shit that it's shit, and I wouldn't even name the name of it. And Gandalf's horse. Why wouldn't I want Gandalf's horse? I'm now more than pitching tent here. Reading Shadowfax. Like, yep, I'm taking Gandalf's horse. Okay. Do need to give him his armor though. Oh, don't tell me I've got to buy the shit again. Oh, I've got to buy all the stuff again. Oh, when was the last save? Because I can take it off. Ugh. Like 4 minutes ago, which was probably just after the cutscene. If Baldur's Gate 3 came out before this, one of those horses would have been named Shadowheart. Yep. Alright, well, first and foremost, let me take all that off. I'm gonna get rid of my shit horse for Gandalf's. If I'd have known about this sooner, I'd have done this DLC a long time ago. Whatever.
Good day to you. I'd like to... I have.
No, is there one...
Yeah, give me Shadowfax.
Oh, one... Did you...
Surely... I'll take that.
God be with you.
Oh, is it in over? Where is the stuff? Oh, why? There's nothing in my inventory, Dragonair. And he doesn't have anything either. Oh, because it's in tack. The fuck is tack? Eat my dick. I don't need that one. God damn it. Stupid game. Let's talk trade. I want... my horse armor. And I will also sell you my other horse armor, which isn't even on me. Because my horse still has it. Yep, talk to you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Can we do... What? Agree?
Come.
No. Yeah, I'll just blind my horse. Oh, body armor. It was one of those other ones, wasn't it?
God be with you.
It's one of these. Is it one of these? Where's body armor? Even before there's no body armor in the game. I can't spell. There is no known horse body armor. Great game, 10 out of 10. I'll take this one back then. Woo, Shadowfax. Well, obviously tomorrow I will continue from Vranik, so I guess... I'm gonna guess I can just go to Ledechko, because it'd be quicker to go that way. Because Sasa will force me to go all the way up and around through Ledechko anyway. No, I can go from Ratemil. Yeah, there you go. That's... all the DLC's done. And unfortunately I can't be a happy camper, because I'm only gonna have Shadowfax for like... a day. God damn it. Why is it that when people tell me about this game, it's like, oh, did you know you can get the horse from Skyrim? Great. But no one mentions anything about the horse from Lord of the Rings. You... oh, and also the horse from The Witches in this, unsurprisingly. It's a shed horse-like, but... like, it would have been funny if, whenever you called your horse and if you was near trees and stuff or whatever, there was just like a small chance that you would call your horse and he'd just be standing on top of the tree. So you're just turning around and then you just look up. See, now that would be a good Easter egg. But, yeah. I'm sure there's probably other horses in this that have references to other things. Of course, my utter dismay reading, aggro. I don't know why people like that horse. Like, that horse only exists to get you from A to B, and then it dies. And then it doesn't, I think. I don't remember. Just tell you when an outdated Bonfire Dogs reference is found in this, like it was in nearly every other game. Oh, you mean like in Just Cause 3? If I might even remember where that is in Just Cause 3, to be honest with you. I probably don't. I know it's in a cave somewhere. Yeah, there's one in Just Cause 3. Is my armor broken? Slightly. Nope, no it isn't. Oh, yes it is. I guess before I say it, get the fuck out of my way, dude.
Greeting.
Let me just sell my stuff. No, I don't want to buy it. Nine Sebastian Joseph and High Five Rush. Who? Oh, do you mean Within? And what was when I continue this tomorrow, I will run out, eat 2 food, and then piss off to Vranik. And continue playing. Woo. Because... I have... I guess 8/9 quests left. Mostly just gone funny, but that's about right. So is it Sebastian as Sebastian, or did it actually get one of the voice actors in? Hopefully the first guy, but... Or no, both of them, that would be great. You know, the whole Evil Within thing, there's a doppelganger, so they're just talking to each other. And Joseph's trying to dictate who's who. Nope, neither. Oh. Any meat on me? I don't do. Nope. Things voiced by Chris Redfield. Sonic? Ezio Auditore da Firenze? I don't know who else he voices, but yeah. But anyway, I'm out. I will be back tomorrow. I might finish this. I don't know yet, but we shall see. I suspect if I don't, I will definitely get it done somewhat Friday, and then I can look back and never play this game ever again. You'd say it'll take 2 more streams. Well, that's my point, but because now I've just got the main story to do, there's a very small chance that I could get it done tomorrow. Because like I say, like 8 missions, could it be done in 6 hours? If there aren't like 800 goddamn conversations, which there will be, then it should be fine. Does Henry know who he is yet? No, of course not. I haven't been to bloody Vranik yet and investigated all that shit. Like, I'm supposed to spy in Vranik, is what I'm supposed to do. And then probably get caught, leave, and then go attack. Some stuff in between that, but within reason, I'm at the end, just in terms of do some stuff, report, do some other stuff, and sometimes I'll be a long stream or 2 shorter ones. Obviously I'll try and be on for normal time tomorrow. So obviously if I'm on for the full 6 hours, like I say, if I'm on for the full 6 hours, I would hazard a guess I've probably got 8 to 10 hours left of this game. If, you know, it's not done in 6 hours. Yeah, like I said, I'd be looking at like 8 to 10, probably a good guess. Because what's my time now? My time now, if I had to hazard a guess, about 100 hours. Oh, I'm only at 85. Well, there you go then. 85 hours in. Kill me now. Jesus hate Christ. Yeah, 85 hours in, so... If I'm done in 6 hours, it's a 90-hour game. Again, a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm looking between 90 and 95 hours, probably. But yeah. Oh, and yeah, like 500 saves. There aren't that many saves, as you can see, because after a while it does just... Wait, so 437 to 562. That's 100 and... What did I say, 437? Yeah, it's 125 saves. Yeah, ignoring them because I don't know what they are. Oh no, yeah, no, these are the main mission quests. Because Needle in a Haystack, which was... Needle in a Haystack, which was the last quest that I just did. So, yeah, all of these are... So yeah, you can kind of tell what happened when I played this game. First save, 5th save makes sense, 13, 15, 20, 113? And then from 130 to 342. Yeah. Because obviously that's when I just kind of... No, what did I do here? Why is there so many saves? Because there's not many saves from... I'm gonna guess... No, because Ginger in a Pickle, I didn't do Ginger in a Pickle. Because I didn't do... Train Hard... No, Keeping the Peace. That was the last one that I did. No, yeah, no, it was Ginger in a Pickle, yeah, because after Ginger is, you then have to go to Ujits and find this. So yeah, Ginger in a Pickle would make sense for mysterious ways, and that's why there's this gap, because that's where I did all the fucking side quests. Sorry, I was thinking Ginger had something to do with Ujits. Whilst he does, yes, he's not actually in Ujits. He's the farm hand that you meet earlier. That tells you to go to Ujits, which is obviously this quest, so that's why there's that gap of 212 saves of me just running around sleeping to save, drinking potions and whatever. But anyway, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see if we finish this. I should get it on Friday, hopefully. And then after that, I'm quitting gaming for the rest of my life. Like, genuinely, I feel done playing games for a while. Like, as much as I've enjoyed this, it's kind of... I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, I just don't want to play anything ever again. So luckily after this, I think I said that I was going to be doing Super Hot. Just some generic, quirky, slow motion first-person shooter game. And I would try and figure out some games like that, just some really short, to the point, either shooters or anything, but I do not want to touch an RPG for a while. And guess what's in the rest of my Steam backlog? RPGs. I mean, they're not this length RPGs, but yeah, I just don't want to touch an RPG for a while. So yeah, I kind of want to look at what games I've got that I can kind of just like get done in a few hours a day, something like that. Just games I just switch my brain off and just play. You know, kind of reset myself. Because yeah, 20 days playing the same one game, yeah, it takes its toll. But anyway, I'm out. I'll see you in a minute, and I'll see the rest of you tomorrow. So, ta-ra for now. Good night.